Then Madhva continued. Then he went to Uttara Badrinath, where Vyasadeva is still staying. That is where Vyasadev's ashrama is. He saw Vyasadeva seated on the altar, and there are so many rishis there. All the rishis who are mentioned in the Vedic scriptures, they were all present there. And Vyasadeva was seated with his legs crossed like this, and with a piece of cloth tying from his back up to his leg in a yoga pose. And as soon as he saw Madhva, he called him closer. And among the crowd of thousands and thousands of celestial rishis, Madhvacarya walked forward. They are all waiting for 1 minute's conversation with Vyasadeva, because who else can give any conclusion except Vyasa? He is the source, he is the ultimate, he is the Supreme Lord. Everybody is waiting there. And then Madhvacharya was given special preference, special darshan. Like in Tirupati when you go, they give you special darshan for 25 rupees. so this was a special darshan. So he went further, and then Vyasadeva asked him to sit next to him. Then he said, I want to hear your Gita Bhashya. There is no formal introduction. These things were not necessary because Vyasadeva knows what is going on. So immediately he opened this book, and then he started reading it. And then Vyasadeva was so happy. In some places he made some corrections. He said, add this sentence. Oh, this is very nice. You should speak something more about this. Why didn't you mention this thing here? In this way, they were in one wavelength. And all the rishis there, they were all listening to this, and they were telling, wonderful, wonderful. And they decided, we have to take birth. We should leave this Uttara Badrinath. We should appear in some human form and somehow or other get connected to Madhvacharya and read this Gita. This way they made decision in their mind, because it was too quick a discussion for them to understand. And then at the end of this discussion, Vyasadeva said, I have approved your commentary. You preach on this commentary. And then he said, now you should write about the actual meaning or actual context of Mahabharata. He said, there is so much speculation about Mahabharata. Then he told him that you know how I visualize Mahabharata, because it was composed by me. Then he said, but there are so many different texts around. So when you go down now, you should check all these different manuscripts, and you should establish which is originally written by me. This is one of your jobs. And then he said, then you write a commentary, and it will be named Mahabharata Tattva Nirnaya, the establishment of the context of Mahabharata. And then he said, then he told the rishis, now you continue reading this book, and I have to take Madhvacharya. We have some confidential meeting. So then he put his hand around the shoulder of Madhvacharya, and he was taking him into the forest. And everybody was thinking, now what? What are they going to do? But no one was allowed to go. So they climbed, and then they come to another peak. These are unknown by human beings, these areas. And there was Narayan. He brought him to Narayana personally, and then he handed him over to Narayana. And he said, here is my disciple. Now you give him instruction. So then Vyasadeva also explained there the different incarnations, the 24 incarnations, in front of Narayana. And Madhvacharya heard all that. And then Narayana told him, you should write a Tatparya Nirnaya on Srimad Bhagavat Puran too. Then he said that will be the topmost work. This will be the great task, challenge for you. Then he said, I would help you simultaneously, and Vyasa will also help you. He would be helping you through instructions, and I will personally become present, and I will hear your commentary when you dictate. So in this way, he was given instruction to write Srimad Bhagavata commentary. And then